Nearly every sport where you have a race against the clock, the variables for the athletes are kept to a minimum. So when I think of sports that race against the clock, like the luge in winter sport, or the 100-meter sprint, or anything like that, the track very rarely changes, or the weather conditions don't vary too much. So here you have a sport where you're racing against the clock, but then everything else is working against you as well.
A downhill race poses a tricky proposition for those who choose to play.
Downhill is the Formula One of cycling.
You machine and pause against the clock.
It's not like you constantly hear a ticking in the mind, but every little mistake, every pedal stroke, every route that you hit, every tree, rock, whatever it is, it all equates to that time at the end of the day.
So then it just comes down to your mind.
It takes a special mind to play the game. Only the quick-witted excel.
To win a World Cup, you need to be dead fit and you need to be a bloody good rider, like technically, but also you have to be mentally really strong.
In this game, I'd say mental aspect is where the races are won and lost.
Your mind's so hard to train. It's so hard to get your mind into that place.
A group of riders traversing across the globe, fighting the clock, all in the vice of a collective addiction.
Downhilling, it's a pretty surreal sport, really. It's 5 minutes where the world fades away and nothing else matters. It's crazy to be in a state where nothing else matters. Like, you hardly ever get that way in life. You always have one or two things on your mind. And
well, it's something amazing in our sport. Everything goes like that.
I was one of those kids at school that never knew what I wanted to do when I was older, and riding just kind of has given me a massive focus and a massive direction. And
a bicycle takes me back. It was freedom. It was the first chance you could be an independent person, it felt like.